Dear soul, right now, in this very second, something is shifting for you. Somewhere out there, your soulmate just felt your name move through their heart like a soft wind, and they cannot explain why. If you felt a little chill reading this or a small flutter in your chest, that is not random. That is your soul recognizing the truth before your mind even catches up. This message found you today for a reason, and by the end of it, you will understand why. Before we go any further, I want you to do one small thing. Take a breath and type, "I receive this," in the comments below, just to let the universe know you are here, you are open, and you are ready to receive this message. This simple act tells the angels that your heart is listening. Dear soul, something beautiful has been happening in the unseen world around you. Your soulmate has opened their heart and shared a truth with the angels. A truth that changes everything between you. You are no longer a passing thought in their mind. You are no longer just a maybe or a someday. You have become the center of their heart, the quiet focus of their deepest feelings. But what led to this change? Why now, at this exact moment in time? These are honest questions, and I promise we will answer them together as we move through this message. What is being revealed to you is not just words. It is a calling from something greater, meant to gently turn your life in a new and beautiful direction. The angels are showing me that this decision by your soulmate did not happen overnight. It came after a long, quiet season of thinking, feeling, and finding courage. It was shaped by a kind of love that is honest and lasting, the kind that does not fade when things get hard. And still, the road to this moment was not always smooth. There is a story behind it, a deeper truth, and I am going to walk you through it, piece by piece, because every part of it matters to your journey. Every line you read here is bringing you one step closer to understanding the bigger picture unfolding in your life. So I ask you gently, prepare your heart for what is coming. This message has reached you at this exact time because something inside you is finally ready to hear it. Are you willing to open yourself to what is being shown to you? Take one more slow breath, dear soul. And if you feel in your heart that this message belongs to you, type the word Amen in the comments. When you do that, you are opening a door, letting in the blessings that are already lining up in your favor. Stay with me until the very last word, because this is more than just a message. It is a key that unlocks understanding about the connection that life itself may have chosen for you. The answers you have been quietly searching for are right here, waiting to gently change how you see your future. Let us begin this journey together, one soft step at a time, as we uncover the truth you have been hoping for. Dear soul, here is something deep and tender that I want you to really sit with. For a long time, your soulmate carried a heavy mix of doubt, hesitation, and quiet fear of the unknown inside their chest. They wondered if what they felt for you was real, or if it was just a passing feeling that would fade with time. But that fog has finally lifted. They no longer see you as simply a possibility. They see you now as the one, the person who holds a key piece of their heart and their future. So why did this shift happen now? What pushed them toward this life-changing choice? Let me gently walk you through it. This change was not an accident. It feels like it was guided by something wiser than either of you. Little signs have been showing up around your soulmate, quiet nudges from life itself, gently pushing them to notice how deep their feelings for you really run. These signs came in still, quiet moments, in dreams, and even in the small, ordinary parts of their everyday life. Maybe they saw your face somewhere unexpected, heard your name in a song, or felt a pull toward memories of you that they could not explain. Each little sign was like a puzzle piece, slowly bringing them closer to clarity. And now that puzzle feels complete. They understand, in a way they never have before, that you are not just a passing thought, but the very center of their emotional world. But there is something even more touching about this. It was not only a feeling that rose up on its own. It was a choice, a deliberate and thoughtful choice, made in a quiet, sacred moment. Picture your soulmate sitting alone, in a still moment of reflection, speaking honestly from their heart. They shared everything, their fears, their hopes, their deepest longings, and in that moment, they asked for guidance. And the answer that came back was simple and clear. Their path leads to you. This is not only about feelings anymore. It feels like a confirmation that your connection was always meant to be. Now, dear soul, let me share something even more remarkable. This decision was not just about the present moment. It was made with the future in mind. Your soulmate can picture a life with you in it, a future where your hearts move in rhythm together. They do not see you as someone to love for a short while. They see you as a partner to walk beside through every good day and every hard one. They are choosing to build something that lasts, something meaningful, something that fits into the bigger, gentle plan meant for both of you. But even in this beautiful truth, there is a small challenge. Your soulmate is still finding the courage to share this decision with you out loud. The weight of everything they feel is a lot to carry, and they are waiting for the right moment to finally say it all. I am being shown that this moment is closer than you might think. But there is one thing they need from you while you wait, and that is your faith. They need to feel your trust, your quiet belief that this connection is being watched over and gently guided. Can you offer that? If your heart says yes, write the words, "I believe in this connection," in the comments below. When you do that, your energy lines up with something bigger, and it sends a quiet signal to your soulmate that you are ready for what is coming. You might be wondering, what should I do while I wait for this moment? Here is the gentle guidance being shown to me. Be patient, but also stay open. Keep your heart soft and your mind free of doubt. Life is quietly working to line everything up perfectly, but your part matters too. Your energy, your thoughts, and your actions all play a part in how this unfolds. Stay aware of the small signs around you, repeating numbers, feathers on your path, or little unexpected moments that feel like more than coincidence. These are not random. They are gentle confirmations that everything is moving exactly as it should. Dear soul, here is one more thought before we move forward. Your soulmate choosing you is not only about love. It feels like it is about something closer to destiny. They see you not just as a partner, but as a mirror of their own soul, a counterpart on a deep level. This connection feels rare, sacred, and hard to break. But the story does not end here. There is more to uncover about the journey that brought your soulmate to this point, and what may lie ahead for both of you. So stay with me, because there is something even deeper I have not shared yet, something that may change the way you see this connection forever. Before we continue, take a slow breath and ground yourself in this truth. You are chosen, you are loved, and you are part of something unfolding perfectly, even if you cannot see the whole picture yet. If this feels true in your heart, type the words, "I am ready for this love," in the comments. Let us keep moving forward together, one gentle step at a time. Dear soul, let me take you a little deeper into the moment that changed everything. Your soulmate did not arrive at this decision by chance. It came together slowly, shaped by feelings, quiet moments of clarity, and a personal journey that unfolded in its own time. It feels almost like every small experience lined up perfectly to bring clarity to their heart. This was not a fleeting thought. It was a deep, honest meeting between their heart and something greater than themselves, a moment where love and trust wove together in a way that cannot easily be undone. Your soulmate has been on a journey of self-discovery, one that asked them to face fears and doubts they had carried for far too long. This process was not always easy. It was filled with quiet inner questions they did not always have answers to. But with every step, it feels like they were gently guided, offered small signs, and spoken to in ways that touched their heart. Picture your soulmate sitting quietly, feeling the full weight of their emotions, and then suddenly feeling a warmth, a comforting presence letting them know that everything would be okay. That was the turning point, the moment they were reminded of your connection and the role you play in their life. This decision was not made lightly. It took real courage, the kind that comes from understanding that love is not just a feeling, but a commitment to something bigger. I am being shown that your soulmate did not simply think about this choice. They sat with it quietly, asking for clarity and strength to move forward, and in return, they received a vision, a small glimpse of what life could look like with you by their side. It was a future filled with love, harmony, and purpose, and it made their choice feel certain. They now know, without any doubt, that you are their person, their true counterpart. But there is something even more powerful about this decision. It was not only about choosing you. It was about surrendering to something bigger than themselves. Your soulmate realized this connection is larger than just the two of you, part of something that feels like it has been unfolding since long before either of you can remember. When they made this choice, they were not only following their heart, they were aligning with something wiser and more patient than either of you. This brought them a deep sense of peace, a peace that comes from knowing you are finally walking the path you were always meant to walk. And yet, even with this clarity, your soulmate is still gathering the courage to take the next step and share this with you. This is not hesitation. It is a reflection of how deeply they value this connection. They want to come to you at the right time with the right words, in a way that truly honors what they feel. They are waiting for a moment that feels natural, one that seems to unfold on its own. And dear soul, that moment is closer than you think. While you wait, here is something important to remember. Your part in this journey matters just as much as your soulmate's part. Your energy, your faith, and your willingness to trust all help this connection come fully into being. Take a moment now to release any doubts or fears, and open your heart fully to the love that is on its way. If you feel ready, write in the comments, "I am open to this love." Pay attention to the signs around you too. They are meant to reassure you and keep you feeling connected to what is unfolding. Have you noticed repeating numbers like 111 or 222? Have you found feathers where you did not expect them, or heard a song that seemed to speak straight to your heart? These are not just coincidences. They are gentle reminders that everything is moving the way it should. Let them bring you comfort and quiet guidance along the way. Now let me share something about what lies ahead. While your soulmate prepares to take that next step, it feels like life itself is working quietly behind the scenes, clearing away anything that might stand in the way of your connection, shifting circumstances, and creating opportunities for your paths to meet in a meaningful way. Trust this process, dear soul, because timing has a way of working out exactly when it needs to. Before we move to the next part, take a moment to sit with everything shared so far. Your soulmate's decision was shaped by love, courage, and a deep connection to something greater than either of you. This is not only about two people finding one another. It feels like part of a bigger story written just for you. Can you feel the weight and beauty of that? If this resonates with you, write in the comments, "I trust the timing of my life." There is still more to uncover, more about the journey your soulmate has walked, and more about how you can align yourself with this connection. Stay with me, because the next part will bring you even closer to understanding the beauty of this love. You are not alone in this. Good things are still coming. Dear soul, before we continue, I'd like to invite you to do something truly meaningful for your soulmate journey. Sometimes, the reason your soulmate no longer sees you the way they once did is because God has been quietly healing hearts, removing old misunderstandings, and preparing both of you for something deeper than before. If your heart is calling you to cover this transformation with an extra layer of faith and prayer, you can sow your seed for your soulmate through Ko-Fi Super Thanks. You'll find the Ko-Fi link in the video description and the pinned comment. The Bible reminds us that generosity is an act of faith and worship. Whoever sows generously will also reap generously. 2 Corinthians 9 verse 6. Your gift is not a payment for a blessing, but a heartfelt expression of trust in God and a way of supporting the spread of messages that bring hope, encouragement, and God's love to others. Let this simple act become your prayer, asking God to continue healing every wound, replacing fear with peace, and guiding both you and your soulmate according to His perfect will. Trust that He is working in ways you cannot yet see, gently restoring what is meant to flourish in His perfect timing. If you feel led to do so, thank you from the bottom of my heart. May your kindness return to you multiplied, and may God bless you, your soulmate, and your journey with healing, peace, wisdom, and His unfailing love. Amen. Let's us continue with angel message. Let me pause here for a moment and speak to something you might be carrying quietly. Dear soul, maybe there have been nights when you wondered if you were simply hoping for too much. Maybe you have questioned whether a love this deep is even real, or whether you are just imagining a connection that is not truly there. If any of that sounds familiar, please hear this gently. Your feelings are not foolish, and your hope is not wasted. The heart has a way of sensing truth long before the mind can explain it, and what you have felt about this connection has never been for nothing. Every quiet hope you have held onto has been part of preparing you for what is coming. So if you have ever doubted yourself for feeling this deeply, let that doubt soften now. You were never wrong to hope. If this speaks to you, write in the comments, I honor my own feelings and I choose to keep hoping. Dear soul, let us explore a question that has probably been sitting quietly in your mind since the beginning. Why now? Why has your soulmate reached this decision at this exact moment? There is something deeply meaningful tied to the timing of all of this. It feels like life has been quietly preparing both of you for this connection for much longer than either of you realized. Every experience, every challenge, every joyful moment, and every tear has been part of a gentle process leading you here. This is not a coincidence. It feels like the coming together of perfect timing. Think back for a moment on your own life, dear soul. Think about the paths that did not work out, the doors that quietly closed, the people who came and went. At the time, some of that may have felt confusing or even painful. But looking back now, can you see how each of those moments gently shaped who you are today, and how each one may have been clearing the way for this very connection to arrive at exactly the right time? For a long while, your soulmate carried uncertainty, maybe even fear, about what this connection truly meant. Life's responsibilities, distractions, and old wounds may have clouded their vision. But something has shifted recently, almost like an awakening. It is as though a fog lifted, and for the first time, they could clearly see the path connecting their heart to yours. This awakening was not random. It feels carefully timed, as if both of you needed to reach this point of readiness together. Part of why this moment feels so meaningful is because of the personal growth you and your soulmate have each gone through, often separately. It seems you both needed space to walk your own paths for a while, to learn certain lessons, heal old wounds, and prepare your hearts for a love this deep and transformative. It was not always easy, was it? There were moments when you wondered if a love like this even existed. But every step, even in moments of doubt, was quietly preparing you for this connection. Now, dear soul, here is something truly touching. It feels like your soulmate has been receiving small moments of clarity that reaffirmed their feelings for you. They have noticed little symbols, felt an unexplainable pull toward you, maybe seen your face in a dream, or come across something that stirred a wave of emotion they could not shake off. These were not random. They felt like quiet confirmations that the time had finally come. The timing feels right because your hearts are now aligning. Picture two stars moving slowly through the night sky, each on their own path, gradually drawing closer until they finally line up, shining brighter together than they ever could apart. That is what feels like it is happening right now. This alignment feels rare, meaningful, and gently guided. This moment feels significant because your soulmate has not only accepted their feelings for you, they have also surrendered to something bigger guiding them all along. This surrender is a quiet act of trust, one that brings peace and clarity. They now understand this connection is bigger than any fear, doubt, or obstacle. Feels steady and true. You might be wondering how you can be sure any of this is real. That question is honest, and it deserves honesty in return. The truth is, you will not always have proof in the way you expect. Sometimes you simply have to trust the quiet knowing inside you, the small signs, the feelings that will not go away no matter how much time passes. Trust that inner voice, dear soul. It rarely leads you wrong. As you move through your days, begin creating space within yourself for this connection to grow. Think of it like tending a garden, preparing the soil so that when new seeds are planted, they can grow into something beautiful. If this feels true for you, write in the comments, "I am preparing my heart for this love." This is not only about a romantic connection between you and your soulmate. It feels like this bond carries a purpose that reaches beyond the two of you. Together, you may have the potential to bring something good into the world around you. Maybe through the love you share, the family you build, or simply the light you bring to others just by being together. Whatever it looks like, know that it feels part of something larger, something that has quietly been unfolding for a long time. As we move toward the next part of this journey, take a moment to think about how far you have already come. Consider the challenges you have overcome, the growth you have experienced, and the strength you have gained. All of it has been preparing you for this moment. And now, as your soulmate steps forward, you are being invited to welcome this new chapter with open arms and an open heart. Before we continue, let me leave you with this thought. This is only the beginning. There is a vision forming of what is still to come, filled with good things, love, and quiet alignment. But there is more to uncover. The next part of this journey will show you what you can do to align yourself fully with this connection, so it can grow the way it is meant to. Stay with me because the best really is still ahead. If you feel ready to continue and discover how to step fully into this love, write in the comments, "I trust the plan for my life." Dear soul, as we move closer to the heart of this journey, here is an important message just for you. Your soulmate's decision to open up to this connection is only the beginning. Now, the invitation is for you to gently prepare yourself to receive this bond fully. This is not about changing who you are. It is about opening your heart, clearing your energy, and aligning yourself with the love that is making its way toward you. What you do in this moment matters, and the steps you take now will shape how smoothly this connection unfolds. First, release any lingering doubts or fears you may be holding about love. It is understood that your journey has not always been easy, and past experiences may have left marks on your heart. But holding on to old wounds can create blocks that keep you from fully embracing the love meant for you. Picture your heart like a garden. If there are weeds of doubt or fear, they need to be gently pulled so the flowers of love have room to bloom. Take a moment to notice anything that might still be holding you back. If you are ready to let it go, write in the comments, "I release my doubts and open my heart to love." Next, consider the power of forgiveness, both toward others and toward yourself. Forgiveness clears the path to love. If there are people from your past who hurt you, try to let them go with kindness. Holding on to resentment only weighs you down and keeps your heart from feeling free. And if you have ever blamed yourself for past mistakes or regrets, consider releasing that guilt too. You are human, dear soul, and every part of your journey, the good and the hard, has led you to this exact moment. If this speaks to you, write in the comments, "I forgive myself and others, and I welcome love into my life." Another important step is aligning your energy with gratitude. Gratitude has a way of drawing more good things toward you. When you focus on what you already appreciate, you naturally raise your energy and attract more of the same. Take a moment to think about the blessings already present in your life, big or small, maybe the people who support you, the beauty of nature, or the lessons you have learned along the way. If this resonates, write in the comments, "I am grateful for my blessings and open to more." Now let us talk about faith. This is an important point in your journey, and it is worth trusting the process fully, even when you cannot see the whole picture yet. Know that everything continues to unfold in its own time. Circumstances are quietly aligning, obstacles are being cleared, and both you and your soulmate are being gently guided toward one another. Your faith acts like a bridge connecting you to what is waiting for you. Doubt and impatience can weaken that bridge, so try to lean into trust and letting go. If this feels true, write in the comments, "I trust the plan for my life." Self-care also plays an important role in your preparation. Taking care of your mind, body, and spirit creates space for love to grow. This is not about being perfect. It is about honoring yourself as the meaningful being that you are. Spend time nurturing your soul through things that bring you joy, peace, and a sense of fulfillment, whether that is quiet meditation, journaling your thoughts, or simply spending time outdoors. These small practices help you feel more aligned and at peace. If this feels right, write in the comments, "I honor myself and prepare my heart for love." Keep noticing the signs around you too. They are not random. They are gentle reminders that you are being supported. Have you seen feathers show up unexpectedly? Noticed repeating numbers like 111 or 444? Or heard a song that felt like it was speaking straight to you? These are ways of being reminded that everything continues to unfold as it should. When you notice these moments, pause and quietly appreciate them. If this feels meaningful to you, write in the comments, "I am open to the signs around me." Finally, dear soul, take a moment to set your intentions for this connection. What do you truly want for your relationship with your soulmate? Picture it clearly with love. Imagine the joy, the harmony, and the shared purpose you could build together. Your intentions matter, and they help shape what comes next. If you feel ready, write in the comments, "I set my intentions with love and trust." Dear soul, before we continue, I'd like to invite you to do something truly meaningful for your soulmate journey. The bond between soulmates is precious, and at times, it can feel vulnerable to negativity, envy, or the evil eye from the world around us, even when no harm is intended. If your heart is calling you to cover this connection with an extra layer of love, faith, and protection, You can sow your seed for your soulmate through Ko-Fi Super Thanks. You'll find the Ko-Fi link in the video description and the pinned comment. This simple act can become a heartfelt expression of your intention, inviting the angels to watch over your soulmate connection. Surround it with divine light and guide it as it continues to grow in the right time and in the right way. Throughout the Bible, we see that giving is more than an offering. It's a beautiful expression of faith, gratitude, and trust in God's plan. As 2 Corinthians 9 verse 7 reminds us, God loves a cheerful giver, and Luke 6 verse 38 teaches that generosity has a way of overflowing back into our lives according to God's wisdom and timing. If you feel led to do so, thank you from the bottom of my heart. May your kindness return to you multiplied, and may your soulmate journey be filled with peace, hope, and divine guidance. Let's continue with the angel message. As we move closer to the final part of this journey, take a moment to reflect on everything you have read and felt so far. You have released doubts, embraced forgiveness, practiced gratitude, and leaned into trust and self-care. These steps are not only about preparing for your soulmate. They are about stepping into the best version of yourself. You are ready, dear soul, and you are supported every step of the way. In the final part of this message, we will look at what may lie ahead and how this connection could continue to unfold in your life. Stay with me because the best really is still ahead. There is a vision forming of the future, filled with blessings, harmony, and a deeper sense of purpose. Let us keep moving forward together, trusting in the love that continues to shape your life. If you feel ready to receive this love and welcome the good that is coming, write in the comments, I am ready to step into this new chapter. Dear soul, we have reached the final part of this journey, and the most meaningful truths are saved for last. You are standing at the edge of something that could change your life in beautiful ways. Your soulmate has made their decision. Your paths are aligning. And now it is time for you to open your heart to the love that feels destined to shape your life going forward. This moment is not only about what has already happened. It is about the incredible future that may be waiting for both of you. Let me walk you through the vision that feels like it is forming. Your connection with your soulmate does not feel like any other. It feels like a meaningful gift, one that could bring healing, joy, and purpose, not only to your own lives but to the people around you. Together, you and your soulmate may have the power to send out a ripple of love and light into the world. Imagine the energy of two people fully aligned, radiating something so warm and genuine that it touches everyone who crosses your path. That is the kind of future being gently prepared for you. So how might this future unfold? The first step feels like it will come from your soulmate. They are preparing to take action, to reach out to you and express their feelings honestly and openly. This moment will likely be meaningful, marking the beginning of a new chapter in both your lives. Can you imagine the relief and joy of finally hearing the words you have been waiting for? Prepare your heart to receive this moment with openness and gratitude. If this feels true for you, write in the comments, I am ready to receive the love meant for me. As you move forward, remember that this connection, however beautiful, is not without its own challenges. A love this meaningful needs care, trust, and a willingness to grow together. There will be moments when you will need to lean on each other, communicate honestly, and work through life's ups and downs as a team. But this connection feels strong enough to hold steady through any storm, guiding you both toward a relationship built on respect, understanding, and real, lasting love. It also feels like this connection is part of something bigger than just the two of you. Together, you and your soulmate may be here to fulfill a purpose that goes beyond your personal happiness. maybe through small acts of kindness, building a family, or simply inspiring others through your story. Whatever your purpose turns out to be, know that it feels deeply meaningful. You were brought together not only to love one another, but to lift each other up and add something good to the world around you. Now, let me share the most important part of this message, the role that faith plays in your journey. Hold on to your faith, even during moments of doubt or uncertainty. Faith is what carries you through, keeps you aligned with your path, and helps this connection continue to grow. Trust that life is quietly working in your favor, aligning circumstances and opening doors you may not yet be able to see. If this feels true, write in the comments, "I trust this love and the plan for my life." Your soulmate is feeling this same quiet guidance too. They are being led by the same light, the same love, and the same sense of purpose, even if they have not reached out just yet. They are moving closer with each passing day, and life is quietly creating opportunities for your paths to meet in ways that feel natural and easy. When the moment comes, it may feel as though everything simply fell into place. Before this moment arrives, take time to celebrate your own journey, the growth, the lessons, and the love that brought you here. You are not the same person you were when this journey began. You have grown, healed, and opened yourself to the possibility of something wonderful. This is a moment to honor your path and feel grateful for everything that has led you here. If this feels true, write in the comments, "I am grateful for my journey and excited for what is coming." As we bring this message to a gentle close, picture yourself standing side by side with your soulmate, surrounded by a warm, soft light that feels like pure comfort. This light represents the love you share, a love that feels lasting and deeply meaningful. This is your future, dear soul, and it may be closer than you think. Hold on to this image, let it inspire you, and let it guide your next steps. Trust in the process, trust in your soulmate's journey, and trust in the timing of your own life. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything continues to unfold in its own perfect way. Thank you for allowing this message to reach you today. You are supported, guided, and cared for as you step into this new chapter of your life. Take one more deep breath, dear soul, and let this sense of love settle into your heart. If this message has touched you, write in the comments, "I am ready to embrace this new chapter with love and faith." Let us move forward together, trusting in the wisdom that has guided us this far, and the beauty of the love that continues to shape your life. Take a quick second before we move forward. Many channels are reposting and copying our content, but authentic energy cannot be duplicated. For the strongest positive connection and divine guidance, always listen from the original angel's message for you channel with the black logo base. Now, let's continue with the message your angels want you to hear. Dear soul, as we reach the end of this message, here is one final thought to carry with you. You are not alone on this journey. You never have been, and you never will be. Every step you take is supported by something greater than yourself. Every challenge you face is met with quiet strength, and every moment of doubt is softened by a steady thread of faith. Your soulmate's decision, the way your paths are aligning, and the quiet signs around you are all working together to guide you toward the love you deserve. Take a moment now to reflect on everything you have received through this message. This journey has not only been about your soulmate. It has also been about you, your growth, your strength, and your willingness to open your heart to something deep and meaningful. Hold on to the truths shared here today, that you are loved, that you are valued, and that this connection feels deeply meant to be. As you step forward into this next chapter, carry 3 simple things with you: faith, gratitude, and hope. Faith in the plan quietly unfolding for you. Gratitude for every lesson, every blessing, and every step along the way. And hope for a future filled with love, harmony, and purpose. Whenever you feel unsure, pause, breathe, and remind yourself of your own worth and the beautiful path ahead. Before we part, take a moment to affirm your trust in this journey. If this feels true for you, write in the comments, "I am ready to step into my future with faith, love, and gratitude." In doing so, you are not only affirming your own readiness, you are opening your heart to receive every good thing that is waiting for you. One more thing before we close, dear soul. Whatever happens next, whether this connection unfolds exactly as described here or takes its own gentle shape in its own time, remember that your worth was never tied to any one person choosing you. You are already whole. You are already enough exactly as you are right now in this moment. This message is not meant to make you wait anxiously by your phone or measure your happiness against someone else's timing. It is meant to remind you that love, real love, tends to arrive when your heart feels steady, open, and at peace with itself. So let this message be an invitation to keep growing, keep healing, and keep trusting your own path, no matter what shape the future takes. If this feels true for you, write in the comments, "I trust my own path and I know my worth." Dear soul, thank you for walking this journey together today. The best is still ahead, and your heart is ready for the love and light that is coming. Move forward with quiet confidence, knowing that you are supported, and that your soulmate is moving closer to you with every passing moment. May your path be filled with peace, your heart with joy, and your life with a love that feels written just for you. Until we meet again, trust the process, believe in the power of real love, and hold on to the truth that you are never truly alone. Blessings to you, dear soul, wherever this message finds you today. Dear beautiful soul, this angel's message for you channel is a sacred spiritual home, created for faith, healing, and divine guidance. A place where hearts awaken and lives are gently transformed through divine messages. We warmly invite you to subscribe and stay connected, because the divine is always preparing something greater for your journey, something you are meant to receive in divine timing. If you feel moved to support this mission, you can sow your seed here for your soulmate blessings and divine love fulfillment. Your contribution is not just support. It is an energetic agreement with love, healing, and divine alignment in your own life. When you give with intention, it opens doors. Love flows more freely, happiness expands, and abundance multiplies in unexpected ways. Many believe that giving in faith activates a return of peace, joy, and emotional fulfillment in relationships and life. Whether it is $11, $22, $33, or $55, your generosity helps us continue spreading these divine messages of hope, healing, and soulmate guidance across the world. Every seed sown into this mission helps hearts heal, faith return, and souls reconnect with love. This is more than a channel. It is a movement of light, unity, and divine timing. Your support allows this sacred work to grow, touching lives that are searching for answers, comfort, and spiritual direction. We are all connected in this journey, and together we rise as one community under divine love. Let us open our hearts to the abundance that is already on its way. Amen.